Midlife crisis or awakening. You wake up one morning and realize the job you once loved feels like routine. Your car doesn't thrill you anymore, and you ask yourself, wondering, is this what life's supposed to feel like? You might laugh it off, buy a motorcycle, or dye your hair, but deep inside, something feels unsettled. Welcome to Midlife Crisis, a crossroad that nearly 1 in 4 adults will experience, usually between ages 40 and 55. I ask you, it's really a crisis or an awakening? What exactly is a midlife crisis? Let's find out together. The term was coined in 1965 by psychologist Eloy Jakes, who noticed a pattern in his patients, a sense of restlessness and re-evaluation around midlife. It's that point where your life feels half-written. You have achieved some dreams, but others feel like they slipped away. You start asking big questions. Am I where I thought I would be? Did I choose the right career, the right partner, the right life? Is it too late to change? Biologically, it makes sense. Around midlife, our dopamine levels, the motivation chemical, naturally drops, making excitement harder to sustain. Hormonal shifts, career pressures, and aging parents add to the storm. So, no, it's not just in your head, it's a mix of physiology, biology, and reflection colliding all at once. How it shows up. A midlife crisis doesn't always look like a flashy sports car. For someone, it's subtle. You feel stuck or unfulfilled, even though life looks good on paper. You start comparing yourself to old schoolmates or social media friends. You crave adventure, purpose, or escape. You question your identity. Who are you beyond your job, your kids, and your roles? Research from American Psychological Association shows that this phase often comes with symptoms similar to mild depression, irritability, sleep changes, loss of motivation, or emotional numbness. But here's the interesting part, it's not always negative. Let's see the hidden gift in midlife crisis. Psychologists now say that a midlife crisis can actually be a turning point, a natural process of self renewal. Think of it like this. In your 20s and 30s, life is about building careers, families, reputation. In your 40s and 50s, it becomes about meaning. You stop asking, how do I get ahead? And start asking, what truly matters? That shift can be uncomfortable to incredible growth. In fact, study shows people who confront their midlife doubts head on often emerge with greater happiness and purpose later in life. Let's find out who is most affected. Both men and women experience it, but differently. For men, it's often revolved around achievement, career satisfaction, and aging. For women, it's more about connected to identity, family transition, and loss of youthfulness. A Harvard longitudinal study spanning 75 years found that midlife satisfaction wasn't about wealth or status, it's about relationships. People who stayed connected, emotionally supported, and open to new experiences handle this phase far better. How to overcome and prevent a midlife crisis? Let's make this practical. If you are in that fog right now, here's how to find your way out. Number one, name it, don't shame it. Acknowledge your feelings without guilt. You're not crazy, you are evolving. Number two, redefine success. Ask yourself, what gives me energy? What drains me? Realign your daily life accordingly. Number three, reconnect. Don't retreat. Spend time with people who bring meaning, not comparison. Number four, try something new. Novelty boosts dopamine. Take a class, travel differently, or volunteer. Anything that reminds you life isn't done surprising you. And number five, seek help if needed. Therapy, coaching, or even journaling can help turn confusion into clarity. The bigger picture, midlife crisis doesn't have to mean collapse. It can mean course correction. Maybe it's your mind's way of saying, you have climbed the mountain others told you to. Now it's time to climb your own. So next time you feel that itch for a change, pause before you call it a crisis. It might just be your soul asking for a new direction. On the doctor's couch, we don't just diagnose problems, we decode life. And maybe, just maybe, the so called midlife crisis is less about losing youth and more about finding your truth.